There's no secret that barking dogs can cause nice neighbours to brawl. How about this one? Holly's a lovely dog. She just happens to miss her owner more than the neighbours can bear.
Shut up! It's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, it just... What's it like living next to it? Bearable. Just bearable. It's been like this in Nile Avenue for...
over a year.
And it's wearing a bit thin.
If you count the barks, you'll count between 250 and 300 in a 10-minute period. I reckon that on many days it's over 13,000 barks.
We can't have the windows open, the doors open, the baby can't sleep with the windows open. We can't hear the TV, can't hear the radio, and you can't hear yourself think at times.
Rebecca Brazel and her father Richard don't need an alarm clock or a burglar alarm. They have Holly over the back fence.
And the dog doesn't stop for breath. Its vocal cords must be indestructible.
How do you cope with this?
Oh, it nearly drives me mad sometimes. I've got to go out, get a bit of peace.
And once Holly starts, it sets off her puppy Max. It's all too much even for Rebecca's dog Gemma, who escapes inside and closes the back door. And the front one. Just to seek a little less noise. I don't know about you, Les, but my head hurts. In his 40 years across the road, Les has never heard such a racket.
Yeah, it's bearable for us, but it's... I don't know where they do it over there. It's incredible.
And what we need is a win-win situation so the dog can stay here happily and live, because this isn't a quality life for the dog, and it's not a quality life for us either.
Yeah, look, we've tried just about everything, contact.
But Holly is a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 barker, because when her owner Ian Dowd comes home from work, guess what?
Good girl. Good girl.
Oh, if Ian could only win Powerball.
I mean, I think we've all been affected by a barking dog at some point, be it a minute or be it an hour, and it's annoying. So it would be annoying to me if I had to go through what they're going through. I've not been exposed to that in any great extent.
Oh, trust me, it's loud.
It's loud, yeah? All right, okay. Well,
But Ian's not a selfish man. He's got to work for a living, but he's concerned about his neighbours.
but now it's got to the nth degree where we have to do something, so we're calling these people to help us out.
What we need is a good old-fashioned exorcism. Well, maybe not, but certainly something to stop the barking.
Hi, Sylvia and Teresa from Barkbusters.
Sylvia, nice to meet you.
Barkbusters was set up by Sylvia in Wollongong 16 years ago and now has 300 franchises all over the world. Sylvia knows a thing or two about barking.
What we do is we actually show them how to communicate with their dog in a language that the dog understands.
By that she means...
We're going to actually teach Ian how to speak dog.
And soon Ian was a good boy. Holly a good girl. And Sylvia a cat. It's all part of the training.
Excellent.
Which we can't show you because it's a trade secret. But Sylvia's confident that Holly's barking days are numbered.
I think we're looking at anywhere from a week to 2 weeks at the most.
They've got a job on their hands, I tell you.
Brady Hall's with that damn dog. We'll keep an eye on Holly and the Barkbusters to see if they can ever shut her up. Because of the racket she made. She barks whenever her owner wasn't around. But since our last story, well, everything's changed for the better.
Suddenly, the residents of Nile Avenue have realised there's birds in their neighbourhood.
There is no barking.
It's 100%.
It's bloody quiet. Unbelievable.
You see, for the past 6 months, it was like this.
What's it like living next to it?
Bearable. Just bearable.
If you count the barks, you'll count between 250 and 300 in a 10-minute period. I reckon that on many days it's over 13,000 barks.
We can't have the windows open, the doors open, the baby can't sleep with the windows open. We can't hear the TV, can't hear the radio, and you can't hear yourself think at times.
Holly's barking was setting off Max, which in turn was setting off the neighbours.
Shut up!
Nice to meet the dog.
Then the folks from Barkbusters got involved.
We're going to actually teach Ian how to speak dog. Bit more deeper, growling.
And soon, Holly's owner Ian was a good boy. Holly a good girl, and Barkbuster Sylvia a cat. It was all part of the training.
Now crouch and call up. Good.
Well, guess what? It worked.
This dog was barking almost incessantly. The next day after whatever they did, it was silent.
The very next day?
Never had any trouble since.
It's like they turned her off.
I don't know what they said to that dog, but they busted the barker.
It was really causing-
In a nutshell, what was the problem?
Well, Holly's got a lot of fear, believe it or not. She's very frightened, very worried, and that could have stemmed from some bad things that happened when people were walking past the driveway here.
Yeah, I reckon the property values have gone up now, mate. Put another naught in the end of it now. Holly, shut up.
She's not barking, and therefore she's much happier as well. So it's
So
working very
you're
well.
happy within yourself as well, and obviously
Much
the
more
neighbours
relaxed.
are happy.
Yeah, and I'm sure my neighbours don't dislike me as much as they may have, so I have some reprieve there as well.
And as Christmas approaches, what's better than a happy Holly?
Good girl, Holly. Good girl.
Believe that? Happy Holly, happy neighbours. Brady Halls with some good news.